it on your pinky?
I wear it, yeah. I don't know. I don't know which one it's comfortable. Is that your slide? Oh, here it is.
Okay, so now
Yeah,
I tend to use it on my third finger, but it certainly works just as well. You do have the advantage of doing like
that's like a minor.
I'm playing chords if you
Yeah.
if you pinky. You know that break it. Important thing though is to keep the slide. Make sure I'm doing it. Is to keep it straight up and down. Let's keep it parallel to the frets.
Right.
Use these fingers back here to deaden the strings, so you don't get into that noise behind you. Then you got deaden the strings with this hand. That's the hard part. You can use your palm, but mostly use the other fingers. Or I use the back of my thumb.
Oh, yeah.
So like
Back your thumb
slide. I slide. See if you can see this. Stop it with my thumb.
Using the back of your thumb next to the pick, like right
Yeah,
here.
just like I hit the
Right.
hit the note and then hit it right here.
Oh, okay. Right.
Now here's that scale in E, starting at the 7th fret.
Stand tune. So every time you play a note, you're stopping the string, right?
Well, yeah, I'm doing that now. I wouldn't normally do that when I'm playing slide because it sort of beats the purpose of slide. But just do it.
Oh, right.
That's the scale. That's what I have written down there.
Okay.
But that's why it's very hard to. It's like sliding on the second finger and hitting that. That's a common thing.
From the second string to the third, alright?
Yeah, second string. The first note you have on the second string. Hitting that and then sliding up and hitting the one. The ninth fret. Then you got another common slide lick is to slide up on the second string and hit the one you have on the first string. And in case of E, or vice versa, like
Right,
that's the real common sticky bed lick. Right?
Instead of playing like the blues.
In fact, that's even the Allman Brothers trouble. Not trouble. Done somebody wrong?
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
That's on Maurice down.
Yeah. An E, that would be.
Okay. So you go into different places with the notes, like with the slide really. On the blues, you're like, you're going down to this note, coming down to this note. Like you're not going like.
Right. Well,
it's kind of a different pattern, right?
The difference is when you play straight guitar, you want to try to get as much going this way as you can, so that you don't have, because it's more efficient. But since you're sliding with the slide, you want to stretch it out this way.
Right.
So you can get slide in there.
Right.
Because I mean, you could go.
Yeah.
Which is just a blues scale, but you can do that, and you do, but
yeah, but not to play slide with.
It doesn't lend itself to playing slide very well. You want things to
flow out,
like gradually this way, like that.
That's the scale.
You can also stop. Duane Allman played with his fingers. Right? I think we were talking about that.
Yeah.
So you can hit a note.
You stop it. Same finger.
Yeah, and you can also have your fingers hanging out on the other strings so they're not ringing, so you don't get this effect, that's
You're stopping it with, you don't get that effect. What do you do to not get that?
Well, if you play with your fingers, or even if you don't, with the other fingers, you
Use
let
your
them
palm.
hang out, just like rest on the other strings.
Oh.
So like, let me see, let me give you an example. So if I don't do anything and I just go, let me see, if I go, see how I get all that extra noise? Because I hit this note, and then I wanted to go to this one on the next string. But if I don't stop that string, this one's going to go down. You know?
Yeah,
So I have to hit that one and stop it.
go on for that one. Yeah, see?
Alright, now I'll tune to the
Okay.
open tuning. So
And then you're going to play that thing that you played?
yeah, well, just go on with that. So now, yes, see this. I'm going to tune this string up,
Okay.
so it matches. Okay, wait.
Okay. Now I can focus over. This, what, 5th string?
I'm going to tune this one up so it matches the second one.
Alright. Yeah, I got it. Second one, huh?
And then
This is the E, right?
the first one, I mean the fourth one I'm going to tune up so it matches the first one. The strings are about ready to go. So now I have an E minor chord, that's what you got stuck. Maybe to make it E major, now we can pretty much do this by ear, just tighten up the third string.
Yeah.
You can just play through it. Fix up whatever it is. Now, I forgot to mention before about the chords. Okay, but now, anywhere you put the slide, you have a major chord. So,
Right.
So the open. Say if you're playing the key, which is a logical key to play in when you're playing an open E tuning, you know that's what they mostly do. There's your E chord, then A is the 5th fret, B is the 7th fret.
Using the same scale?
No, you can't. Now you just play. Now it makes it easier. You just play around the 12th, like the 10th and the 12th fret. Back and forth, like, you know, you have to do it by ear what sounds good.
There is no real set scale when it's tuned into a chord.
Like,
Going back and forth between the 2, 3
so it's like, starting from the highest string, it would be 12, 12, 10, 12, 10, 11. See that?
Yeah. And then
So that's the blues scale. Now, but since you're playing an E chord, you can get that 11th slided in. That's what they do.
right.
Slide it into
From
the
the
12th. So it becomes the 11th becomes the note in the chord there. And then it's then 10, 12. Then all. You do that on low.
That's 10, 12 still?
10, 12 on everything else. Yeah. And then playing off the, you have to, they do that a lot, playing off the open slide and hitting.
Right.
That's the top 2 strings.
Every 2 like spreads could be you play like from like you play from 2 to 4 and I mean, like, is it, you know, you want 10 to 12, you go up there and...
Oh, no, that's just me.
Yeah, right.
That's like a dobro thing.
What are you sliding from what fret to what? 2 to the 4th? First to the 3rd?
They're like kind of like the 2nd to the 3rd, and then the open string.
Okay. To get that sound in there.
What's that?
You're not like using these fingers to muffle up that sound.
Yeah, because it gets that funky sound when they play that little bottleneck. They like that sound. You know, or I don't know if they just.
But
when you play an electric, you want to control it because it'll get out of hand. You know?
The picking was important in that, you know, getting it right.
I was doing it with a pick. Yeah, I was doing it with my fingers, but
So it's just 1, 2, 3. Right. And so when you tune into different any chord, you just gotta tune it up to where your fingers go. Like this is a C. You gotta.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Now, the other common tuning. Let me just quickly, this is fun. I'm gonna tune it back to regular tuning, and I'll show you how to get to open G because that's the other. Like open D is the same as open E, just tune down. But I want to show you open G. That's actually the one like about half the people use. Incidentally, also the tuning that the Stones use for half of this. Okay, so this is how you do that. These three are going to stay the same. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are going to stay the same.
Yeah.
We're going to lower the 1st string down so it matches the 4th. So it's down to a D. Same thing with the 6th. We're going to lower it down till it matches the 4th. And then we're going to lower the 5th string down till it matches the 3rd. Not match, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The same note in a different octave. That's open G tuning. That's where they, like the Stones get that, like.
Oh, they play regular, like.
They do an open tuning. They play like regular songs in open tuning. Which is why the Stone songs have that particular sound, you know. Oh, sorry about that. I just can't reach this. Okay, but in open, so now that's the tuning. Same thing applies now, but now you just G. C, and
D on the 7th.
P. Yeah.
It goes by the same.
So now let me think. I forget the scale now on this. So it's easy enough to work sort of far.
That's the same scale, right? Oh no.
It's basically the same thing. It's back and forth between. It's different, but it'll basically back and forth between the tempos.
Right.
This one's actually a little even easier, I think, in some ways to play melodies up here. Like, let me see how I play. You got to move up here.
That's basically a play, like we.
Yeah, with the open tunings, yeah. Unless you're playing, like a lot of times, like what George like Thorogood does, you know, he just goes like. He just plays right off the chord half the time. You know?
Yeah, right.
He doesn't even do a slide licks. He just.